Alright, we are here at the Quandary Peak trailhead, and this is going to be our last hike for the trip. So it should be about, I'm guessing, five and a quarter miles round trip. Does have a little bit of class 2, class 3, so we'll see how that goes, but it should be a fun mountain. Hopefully my legs can hold out for the whole thing. But there's some really pretty lake right here, so got some good views. Yeah, this is where we're gonna get started. Big reservoir there. Yeah, we're just gonna sneak our way around, and then when we come back, this will be the path right here. So this is the first time we actually have a somewhat map telling us what trail's what, but we were doing the West Ridge, but we're starting right here, making our way around Quandary, and then we're gonna come right back down. So let's see how it goes. Gorgeous reservoir. It's like emerald green water. Yeah, a little marmot up there. Lots of rope finding. It's kind of cool. Just making sure we're on the right path, but should be. For a while there was a lot of rope finding, but yeah. The snow here, obviously snow up there, but I've not seen snow this low before. That water looks cold. Whew. Alright, so far everything has been pretty good, but we're gonna get our real test here now with this gully. So we gotta go up right through here and go around. We'll see how well we can stay on track. There doesn't look to be any real trails, so we'll do our best. All right, taking a little breather. making our way up. We're just gonna make our way up the side, get over that crest, and see what our next adventure looks like. This little guy right here looks like a little chicken. My wife does not like chickens, so she would not like this. See if we can get a better view. Hey, buddy. We'll let him be. This gully up here and then make it to that ridge, and then we can go up and around. Yeah. Making our way up here. Let's see how far we've traveled. Just gotta get around this snow up to the ridge. Way down there, you can see where my fingertip is. That's that big reservoir. Here's a couple of these little ponds that we've come across and made our way up here. We've got a little bit to go to get up to the ridge, but I believe this is the ridge all the way across that we have to take up and down. Crux of the route, and then an easier stretch, and I think that's the summit. I'm pretty sure. I've been wrong before. Maybe it's, you know, beyond that a little bit, but we'll see. 3.05 miles so far. Kind of got to the top of this thing here, so now the climb starts all the way up. Found a little bit of a trail here again. We made it to the saddle, as you can see. So, came all the way up and over. But look at this. Now those are some really jagged peaks there. Beautiful pond or lake down there. Yeah. There's the goal. Well, we just can't seem to elude weather or nasty looking clouds on this whole vacation. But I think either that or beyond that is the summit. And got some not too friendly clouds. It's definitely raining over there. We heard thunder, but we'll see if we get wet, but hopefully not. Alright, well, the hail has started. Hopefully it's short-lived, but little tiny bits. Not too fun. Your hail, some 1/4 inch hail. As long as it doesn't get bigger, I guess that's all that matters. We're kind of at a point of no return now. So, alright, we have axed this hike. We were getting shocked with static electricity really bad. We're done. This is not good. Just praying that we can make it down safely. We got to about 14,000 feet and started to hear it. It's not good. Being pelted with hail. I don't hear any more static electricity or feel that, but we're done. We're calling it. It's not worth it. We're maybe a couple hundred feet from the summit, but you gotta know when to
to the saddle. We're not out of it yet. That thunder is still close. It's not the way we came, but we are trying to get down as fast as we can. So this is really, really rough through here. This was a horrible idea, but I wanted to get down quick. Oh. We're not out of it yet, though. We still gotta keep pushing. I'm exhausted, but I can't stop. Something here. We're gonna go down the snow. I don't like the idea, but we're gonna do it. So I'm sure we don't have an ice out. Raise your elbow, maybe. Yeah. It's going uncontrollable. You have to go on your stomach and then dig into the snow. Yeah. Maybe start from that lower section forward. Yeah. Went in about 2 feet there. Holy crap. I do not like that. Just an all-out effort here. I've already fallen really, really bad once, but I can't stop. Still making our way through here. Trying to keep a good pace. Alright, little update. We're still making our way down. Got to this grassy section again, but we were all the way, like, way up there, not far from the summit. I mean, there's storms all around us right now. Like, everywhere you look. It's not safe, so we're trying our best to get down here. I can see that dam and that reservoir down there, so I'll try to get there quick. I know. Alright. I think we're at a safer point, but we definitely got some battle scars going on. You can see that. Yep. Everything's just, oh man, it took a heavy fall. Oh. Busted up my sunglasses, of course, but they were cheapies, so whatever. But yeah, the adrenaline's starting to wear off a little. It's starting to feel it, but we're glad to be back on more of a trail. Hopefully back to the truck in 2 miles. We are back at the reservoir dam and met a couple people that were going up, and we just wanted to make sure they weren't going all the way to the top, so they were going to that mine that we passed. But just a little freaky at times, so glad we were back here. Alrighty, it's crazy to think we were way up and around, and you can't even see where that peak was, but yeah. Glad to be back here. So, you can see the truck way down there. We'll be back in a mile and a half. We're on that road. Finish line is in sight. There's that another reservoir, and there's that waterfall. Almost there. Alrighty. Alright, well, we made it to the truck, which is a great sight. Sam's getting out the first aid for me. I guess not what I was expecting, but I know that we made the right decision, and no life is worth any 14er for that matter, and we've learned that lesson today. So we made the right call, but it's 7.38 miles, 4 hours and 10 minutes is what it took us to get all the way up and down there. But yeah, it's a huge relief, I guess, to be back here, but kind of weird. I don't know if it's the weather or what, but like my hands and stuff, it's hard to, you can't tell in the video that well, but kind of just yellowish, and knuckles are super pink. I don't know, but anyway, just really glad to be back. And even though this was a failed attempt, it was still fun. It was beautiful. There wasn't any bad weather that we could see on the forecast, but you know, in the mountains anything can happen, and this is proof of that. So definitely scary, but we knew we were in good hands, so we're gonna make our way down now.